Hello everyone. So today's course is about knowing the menu makes a successful server. Okay, so in this course we will try to be, or sorry, we will try to see why is the menu very important on the part of the server, and what are good characteristics of a good server if he or she really knows the menu. So why a waiter should know the menu? Your colleague may be your best support for learning menu. You can play role like guest and ask different questions about different items. In that way, many new questions may come in your mind or come to your mind that you don't know. Try to make a habit of looking and reading the menu regularly so that you would not forget anything and become updated with new revisions and changes of the menu. Don't let your guest know your menu better than you. So, good waiter or a good server in general or waitress should have a full control and full knowledge of the menu because the menu is very important because it's the first thing that the customer or the client has a look at. What to know about menu items? Items mean products or the choices that are written on the menu or that are included in the menu. Okay, the first thing is accompaniments of food. Two, condiments. Three, portion sizes. Four, preparation times. Five, brand name of different beverage items. And finally, garnishes. So accompaniments are complementary additions to the main ingredient of a meal. Accompaniments are like vegetables, side salads, sauces. Sometimes the accompaniments also comes with a garnish of its own. The easiest way to learn about accompaniment is to read the menu. So these complementary items which complete different meals, the waiter or the server, as I said in general, should have a full control and full knowledge of that because it's very, very important, especially when especially different customers come and they ask about different types of meals. So a good server should know how to handle these things. Condiments. A condiment is an edible food such as sauce that is added to some foods to impart a particular flavor, enhance its flavor, or in some cultures to complement the dish. Certain foods are traditionally accompanied by a certain items, for instance, fried foods and ketchup. A waiter should learn the right condiments for the item on the menu. Generally, room service waiters have pockets in their aprons, so putting a couple of small single services jars of condiments in the front pocket could be a great idea since it will save time. So these condiments, there are a lot of types, there are a lot of kinds of these products, and of course, the more the waiter knows about this, the more he or she is going to be successful in making the guests or the customers or the clients in general satisfied. And in this way, also, he is or she is going to give an excellent image about the business or about the restaurant or the hotel the waiter is working for. And of course, these condiments, there are different condiments, as I said, and they go with different foods, with different types of foods. So if the waiter knows what type goes for with each other type, then he is or she is going to be an excellent, again, server. Preparation times. Do you really know how long does it take to prepare a steak, a grilled salmon, an omelette, a piece of prime rib, martini? Knowing food preparation times makes your job easier, whether estimating room, delivery time, or taking and delivering the order. So for this idea, I think it's very, very important because if you don't know what time does X or that specific meal require, then you are not a good waiter. Why? Because for example, when you take the menu to the customer and he tells you, please, I want to order, for example, pizza, and he or she can ask you about the time, and then if you don't tell him the right time, then you are not a good server again. Because you should know the time that lasagna takes, the time pizza takes, the time all the products take. So you should be as sharp as possible concerning the time. Because as I said, the customer okay tries to make remarks of nothing. So for you, in order not to be a victim, you should be aware of all these things. And the best way to do that is practice. And the more practice you have, the more excellent you become. But of course, this is not you're not supposed to make this from the very beginning, from the first time. With the it becomes a problem when you commit maybe some mistakes several times and you don't benefit from them. So for the preparation time, as I said, it's very important. Timing, timing, and timing. You should be very, very sharp, as I said, concerning the time, because as we say, time is money or time is gold, okay, whatever. So the guests and the customers, they try to have maybe okay, a very vigilant idea about this topic. Finally, the term 86, very common restaurant term, which means that an item is temporarily unavailable due to lack of a primary ingredient. For example, if the special of the night is sea bass and the kitchen is out of sea bass, the order taker might be told to 86 the sea bass. So the term 86, this is a term or it's like a symbol, it's like a sign that the waiter should tell the customer if the order, okay, the order that the guest wants to take is not available. So the waiter again should be very aware of this in order not to make the customer angry or sometimes upset. Okay, products them to let the customers know that the sea bass is no longer available, no longer, sorry, available. Term 86 is also used if something has gone bad, so that you can't sell anymore and a kitchen staff is told to 86 it. This would mean that to throw the food out. But never tell your customers that you have run out of something. Say the smoked brisket have sold out. If you say run out, then it gives negative impression. When you would say sold out, then it will give positive impression among guests. So the term okay, sold out is as you have seen, it's negative. Why? Because no excellent restaurant or restaurant hotel is could run out of something. Why? Because it's simply great. Okay, ask the right questions when taking the order. No order taker should call the guest back and ask, "Sir, how did you want that steak prepared?" Instead, while taking the order taker should ask all relevant questions. For example, How do you like the steak to be cooked? Rare, medium, or well done? How would you like the egg to be cooked? Over easy, medium, hard, scrambled? Type of salad, choice of dressing, olives or twist, gin or vodka. So here, when you give the choices for the customer, uh, it's sometimes it's not about what you know, but how you tell the customer, because that's what matters in fact. Because the way you are going to make the customer order or orders, that's the best option you are going to make. The course has finished, and this is the part of writing. The task, the first task, as usual, you are required to rewrite the course in a short paragraph. And the task two, after you have successfully grasped the lesson, it means understood the lesson. Why is the menu important to be mastered by the server? It means why the menu is important on the part of the servers on to have a full control and knowledge of the items that are included. So thanks a lot for paying attention. If something is not clear as usual, you are don't hesitate to contact. Take much care of yourselves and good luck.